Well, welcome to the 2023 Mid-Atlantic Cross Country Series. Look at all those right legs all in unison there, kicking, trying to get that whole shot. This is the post finish. And that was my new rod you saw there at the beginning. That's a ride that I gave in the winter time over to Marty up there at Paradise Cycles, and got her all ship shape for me for the race season. I got a lot of learning to do on it yet. It's a little bit heavier, but tons of power. Just not sure if I can apply it to the ground yet or not. Check that wheelie out. They got them stacked up in the woods. There I go. It took me a second. Didn't fire on the first kick. Got it on the second kick. But I'm pretty happy with that. That bike's not easy to start. We had a good weekend. Nice weekend. It rained overnight for the motocross a little bit at the beginning, got things mudded up a little bit, but this cross country, it is bluebird skies, and it's a little bit on the warm side. There's old Jim Wrights, still hanging in there. You heard the man, 10 seconds. Nope, didn't get it on the first kick. I knew from riding this on my mountain bike that they were going to stack them up there at the beginning, so I wasn't too awfully worried as long as I got out and had a half decent start. 6 guys in my class, and I'm going to give you 2 laps. I only made 2 laps. I come in 6th out of 6th place on this new ride. I was kind of feeling it out. Haven't got much seat time with my regular job. Is taking a lot of my time up. You'll see a couple of a little bit of the old track, and some of the old track is missing. Got bought up from new owners, and that'd be that tight pine section that I absolutely hate. So I'm glad to see it go. I kind of really enjoyed this track they had laid out here this year. There was big hill climbs, a couple of descents that were kind of steep. That stuff doesn't bother me. So yeah, I enjoyed it. I knew some people might not like that big hill climb, but I think for the most part, I didn't really hear a whole lot of people complaining, and you'll see it in the video coming up here. Lots of exciting stuff going on here in this video. I thought this might be a good passing section, but it never really worked out for me. I can crank her up in 3rd gear, bump her down one in here, coming around, and you got a tight little hairpin right here. I just wanted to stay tight with these guys. I thought that 390, if I can get her wound up out in this grass tractor we're going to wind out into, I thought maybe I'll be able to hook up and get around some of these guys. Just use that power, because you can't really use the power in the woods like you want. Definitely a big learning curve for myself. Boy, I tell you what, by the end of the 3rd race, there was a buttload of freaking braking bumps coming down over some of these hills. Little creek section here, nothing too bad. One thing I noticed real quick was that my goggles sealed up real tight around me on my helmet, and I was getting overheated real quick. I ended up taking them off, not because they were muddy, just because I was getting super hot inside my helmet. We're getting ready to rip out onto this grass track, which y'all know I love. And I'm thinking I'm going to try to get myself a position or two, and we'll see how this all works out. A little bit of off-camera stuff, though. I need to get down in there into the mix. But these guys are no slouches, I'll tell you that. This post-finish crew has got some hellacious racers with it. I'm pretty sure that fellow there is in my class. I was talking to him on the starting line, so I was hoping to get around him. I'll make that pass. So I got one. Bike seems to be running pretty good, handling pretty well. Got to get used to the extra weight and all that power, but so far so good. Kind of rocky in through here. I can see them guys starting to step it out a little bit, so I'm getting a little anxious, thinking, alright, play it smart, let them come to you. Put the power down when you need it. This is all running in reverse of what it did last year. I think I prefer this way versus last year's route. I don't know why, but in my mind it flowed better. Got two lines right there, nice little passing line on the outside if you wanted to try to make it, but I saw guys try and they never make a stick. It was just a little bit too long of a turn right there. If any of you guys were around last year, you'll remember, maybe it was 2 years ago, when we started going up this backside beside this road, my foot pegs were dragging on both sides of the rut that got formed in the mud. It was so bad, but it's still there, but it's a lot wider now. It's easier to ride for sure, but it's like a giant trough going up through there. Big old stump right there you had to watch out for. Yo, Husky don't sound too bad though. I'm just trying to remember to clutch it when I have to, so I do not want to stall this thing out. It is a bear to try to get restarted. Very methodical kind of way of restarting this thing. Here's that trough I was talking about. It's actually broke in pretty good right now. Not sure what that fella had problems with there, but he's pulled off to the side. I feel like I'm holding my own. I don't know if y'all noticed it or not, but the row right in front of me was like wall-to-wall ITs. Like I think to be in the IT club that started in that row right in front of me, don't show up with anything more than an IT, because that's all they allow in that line. Alright, we just crossed by the power line. Start making our way down this hill a little piece. Nothing too treacherous. It's a nice single track, kind of flowing. You're not really going to make too many passes in through here. But these guys got a good pace going on here. I'm good with it. I'm feeling pretty good about myself right now. Bike's running good. I'm thinking, alright, keep up with these guys, I'll be alright. There were some big bumps right there. Over the years, they keep getting a little bigger and bigger, but just stand up on the pegs and let that rear end work a little bit. Had to put the block on that guy. I'm thinking these are the guys that look like experts that had trouble got going later on, or they're lapping us already. I just can't believe they're lapping us already, but most people were doing 12, 13 minute laps, unless your name was John Ashcraft, who I saw his times on one race. They were 10-minute laps. That was insane. Coming out across this little ridge top, snaking through here. Tight little section right there. Hear the fire go out. That was the start of my problems. I'm not going to sit and bore you with me kicking this thing until I couldn't breathe anymore. I put her in neutral, and that stupid left-hand kick, I'm trying to get used to it, and I'm kicking, I'm not getting any fire, and it took me a long time to figure out that this thing will flood itself real quick, so I didn't want to give it any gas. I thought, no gas, no gas, no gas. And I was deathly afraid of it. I knew it bump starts, so I had a little bit of hill in front of me, and I tried bump starting this thing. Right at the bottom, it finally catches. I get going. I'm like, alright, don't do that again. A little bit of off-camber stuff here. I'm sweating bullets. I already lost every position that I'd gained. This is real loamy dirt in through here. Get some good traction though. Good stuff. Yeah, one thing I learned about this bike, and you'll see it, I stalled out one more time coming up here on the first lap. And I struggled the same as I did right there, but I didn't have anywhere to push her down the hill. Ended up giving it full throttle, kicking it 2 times, fired right up then after I started. So I'm thinking if I stall this thing out when it's hot, full throttle might be the way to go, you know, after I've kicked it around a little bit. I'm going to experiment around in the yard out here and stall it out on purpose and see if I can get that part figured out, because I can't afford to be out on the track and stall out and not be able to start the bike right back up again. We'll get it figured out for this season. I'm not going to give up on it yet. Another little creek crossing down here. I'm catching a couple of these riders coming up here. You have no problem hearing this thing. I got to get a better silencer on this thing. It does help when I'm coming up on other guys. They hear you real quick, that's for sure. We're going to start heading down over one of our first little steep descents down through here. I feel like I'm starting to catch back up to one of the pack riders. I'm not in no big hurry. I already lost all the positions I thought I might gain, and wasn't too awful worried. I was getting some seat time on the bike. That's what I was looking for. She's steep right here. Get her turn. Try to get her in the right gear. Bump out onto the road right here. Now I look up here and I see this guy facing the opposite direction of where he should be, so I'm not really sure. And right there, there's a bunch of slate. Sorry about that. Bunch of slate. I slipped on that slate a little bit. I think he might have did the same thing. Woo! Let that guy go by.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. I am such an awkward position right here. There's no way I can kick the bike. I got to get down on the level somewhere, get off this steep. See all that hard slate there. It's hard to get traction on that stuff. Let these guys get by. I finally make my way over to a stump. I must have kicked for 10 minutes straight. Nothing. So I finally decide I'm going to give it full throttle. I got this other guy come by me. I think right then I'm still trying to kick it without any gas at all. Not trying to flood it.
Oh man, I'm so overheated.
You water? I have water.
No, I'm good. I
can kick your bike for you.
We're getting ready to head down over the first little, I'd say this is the second out of 3 little steep descents. You get going right here, you can kind of rip up through the gears a little bit. Remember, this is my first lap, so I'm still kind of learning the track a little bit in reverse. I wasn't sure how bad the bumps were and everything, and don't want to go ripping out through here too awfully fast. And to be honest with you, I'm sitting there debating, do I know this bike good enough not to get stuck again and then miss my 3rd race? So it's in the back of my mind. I'm thinking, alright, I'll give her 2 laps. I'll do 2 laps. I know I've already wasted a good 20 minutes trying to start the bike, so right there's a couple laps as it is. And I don't know this next little feature of the track is coming up here. I'm looking around where to go. I see the warning signs. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to go down that way because I don't see any pink arrows, but I see a lot of fresh tire tracks, so I'm heading that way cautiously. I remember this section being steep. What I didn't realize was they incorporated this hill climb into this, which I absolutely loved. Man, could you get throwing some dirt and mud up through here? This was a stinking blast. I love this. This 390 just ate this hill up for lunch, spit it out for breakfast. No problem whatsoever. Second gear, blah. That's all she took. Right here, I'm wondering, alright, where'd the arrows go? I look over, see that guy going there, thinking, alright, gotta get back on track. That's the only time I made that mistake. I just got a little too far to the right when I was climbing that hill. I was pretty sure this was going to circle up around. I remember doing this in past years. And I know I'm close to the start-finish line, so that's probably going to be close to a lap. can almost see that scoring tent from right here as soon as I cross that road. Get up here and first goal accomplished. Get that first lap in under the books. And I included one other thing in this video just to kind of let y'all know stuff happens out here every once in a while. I am wore out from kicking that bike, let me tell you. You see my goggles flopping around there on the bars. That was just to kind of get some airflow through my helmet and get things so I could breathe again. There I am, 975, 6th place. Not doing that good. Now I stop right here, and I thought, I'm going to shut the bike off. If it restarts, I'll do a second lap. If it don't restart, I'm not doing a second lap. Put her in neutral. Jump off. Hit the old decompression. Try to find top dead. There it is, pretty close. Right there it is. Yep, she fired right up. I'm thinking, alright, one more lap. So I go out through here and I do a lap. And this is me coming down onto the second or third, right before I think it's the second big drop off. And I'm coming out through there and you'll see what I see. Not good. There's one guy laying there, not sure what happened to him. Down at the bottom, this is where I stalled out that last time, coming up that hill, and I thought, well, I'm going to stay to the right. Making up through there, not too much problem that time. Get out through here, I know I'm going to go up this hill, and I'm going to start busting down every other side here. And I come across this bike, laying right in the middle of the trail, and right there's old Jim Wright's.
Hold on, Jim.
He is not moving.
Hold on, buddy. Hey, Jim. Hold on a second. Jim, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, buddy. I'm gonna get your bike out of the way.
I'm not going any further.
Okay, yeah, you can't. Hold on. Jim, do you feel like there's anything broke? No. You got blood in your mouth. Go get help! Go get help! Go get help! Go get help! Go get the paramedics. Hold on a second, Jim. Let's see if we can get you going level.
Hold on, be careful. Don't move, Pat. Don't move. Put his head in his back. Where does it hurt? Where do you hurt, Pat? My right arm. Okay, his right arm hurts. Can we set you up, or you think it's going to hurt? Well, I get the bike off.
The bike's not on you.
Yeah. Yeah. Careful, careful. Watch his neck. You feeling your fingers and toes? Yeah. You can feel? Yeah. I got your helmet and I got your glasses. You breathing okay? Yeah. I just can't get out from underneath my arm. Okay.
Yeah, we gotta kind of. If we could get his head up, that would help.
Hold on. Why don't we pick his legs up and spin him down the hill?
Yeah, that might be all right.
We're gonna pick your legs up and try to keep it stationary. Your legs don't hurt, do they? No.
I got his front part.
I got his arm. Hold on.
Here we go, Jim.
Okay, Jim, you ready?
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
Are you okay? You want to just lay there, man? Okay.
Take it easy. You got something going on. You got blood in your mouth.
Yeah. Somebody take your tongue. Did you bite your tongue? Okay, help. No. You want to keep going? I can take it with you.
All right. I'll make sure we get somebody up here, though. Okay, Jim? Let's get you out of this thing.
Yeah, let's get you out of this.
Hold on.
Hold on. You ready? Get that arm out first.
I think it's all one piece.
I don't know if we can without him getting up.
We're going. We got some coming.
Make sure you get a hold of paramedics if they ain't coming.
Easy, easy.
Easy, Jim. Don't fall forward. I got you from falling forward.
1 second.
Take your gloves off.
Yeah.
They get you cooled off a little bit.
Yeah.
Anybody got a fanny pack of water?
I do not.
Hey, I don't either.
No, we're not hurting you, are we?
Yeah.
Okay.
You said your right arm.
He's gliding over the bars. Look here once. I think you bit your tongue. I think you bit your tongue. Yeah, that side of your mouth, I think you bit it. All right.
You want to take this off? Water. Water? You got spare water? Yeah. No.
Whoop, whoop.
We don't need two here.
Yeah. If you get a drink of water, I think you're going to be, get that blood rinsed out of your mouth. What did you catch a root sideways or something? Yeah. It's a little tricky coming down through. Yeah. The roots are starting to get out.
Yep. I needed a break. Thanks, Pap.
Same here.
You want to take your jersey off?
Yeah. Let's get your arms out first here, Jim.
I was in fourth there for a while, and then
There we go.
Pull.
There you go. Pull your elbow down, Jim.
There you go. You're good. Hold on, we'll get this off.
Anything in here? Yeah, it's a Gatorade water. I lost my glasses somewhere.
I got him in your helmet, buddy. There you go. On your bike.
I don't know where it was, but I'll stop and help you.
There we go. That ought to help.
All right, that ought to cool you
Here,
off.
try this.
Yeah, a little drink.
Probably take a little drink and then spit. Choke that blood out. You all right? Yeah.
I think it'll be all right.
Thanks. I don't know who all these guys are, but
Don't worry about it. Anybody stop it.
Yeah. Jim, now you got it. You feel anything broken? I mean, you seem pretty good. Yeah, I think you're gonna be sore in the morning.
Probably might need stitches in your tongue. I don't know how.
Yeah. Let me see your tongue after you get a drink. I can't really see it now. I thought I saw it before.
oh, here, you're stuck.
Oh, jeez. Whoa.
Oh.
I got you. I got your bike.
Let me get off.
Yep.
You ready?
Trying to keep your fender from being smashed.
Sorry, get on that side instead if you can, if you want to.
You got the bike over there? Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
There we go.
Thank you. Thanks, Doug. Go put some laps in, damn it. You're going to beat me today.
Jim, I think you're going to be all right. I'm going to get down so I can get ready for the next race, all right?
Yeah, go ahead and go, Dave.
All right, man.
Just tell Jamie what's going on.
I will. I will.
I tell you what, I hesitated about including this, but I also wanted to just let everybody know there's an incurred risk when you go out here and you ride. It was deja vu. About the same time last year, my dad went over to bars, lost his brakes, and you know, he's a few years older than Jim here, but even so, I mean, the older we get, the more you just got to have that in the back of your mind when you're out here racing. Stuff does happen. We're riding fast, and hopefully Jim's going to be just fine. They ended up medevacing him out and took him to Altoona, kept him overnight. And the initial prognosis is everything is probably going to be fine. We'll keep you updated as we know more, but that's what happens every once in a while. Guys love to race and accidents happen. All right. I'll talk to y'all a little later on. I got a KTM to jump on, and we'll see how we do in that race. Love racing that bike. Talk to y'all a little later.